So let's look at example 1. Which says that the absolute value of x plus 5 is equal to 9. Okay, so the absolute value symbol is isolated on the left. Okay, so we want to use the definition of absolute value to write two equations. So either x plus 5 is equal to 9, or x plus 5 is equal to the opposite of 9, or negative 9. So then we solve for both equations. So for this one, we subtract 5 from both sides, and we get x equals 4. We subtract 5 from both sides, and we get x is equal to negative 14. Okay, so then we check our solutions in the original equation mentally. 4 plus 5 is 9. Absolute value of 9 is 9. Negative 14 plus 5 is negative 9. Absolute value of negative 9 is 9. So they both check. Remember that absolute value represents the distance between the number and 0 on the number line. So therefore, in the absolute value of x plus 5 equals 9, the number x plus 5 must be 9 units from 0. So here's my number line, here's 0. That means x plus 5 is 9 units this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or it's 9 units this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that means that it could be, that means that x plus 5 is either equal to negative 9 or positive 9. And that's how we can remember how to set up our equations. Okay, so before rewriting an absolute value equation as two equations, you have to isolate the absolute value sign. So let's look at example 2. And example 2 says solve 3x minus 12, absolute value of 3x minus 12 minus 8 equals 24. Before we can set up two equations, we have to isolate. So we're going to add 8 to both sides. Then we have the absolute value of 3x minus 12 is equal to 32. Then we separate two equations. We have 3x minus 12 equals 32, or 3x minus 12 is equal to negative 32. And we solve both sides. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides here. 3x is equal to 44, which means x is equal to 44 over 3. Over here, we add 12 to both sides. I get 3x is equal to negative 20, which means x is equal to negative 20 over 3. Alright, so then we can check these answers in our original equation to make sure that they work. So let's just review the steps on solving absolute value equations. So there's 4 of them. So solving absolute value equations. We have step 1, isolate the absolute value to one side. Okay. We then have step 2. We want to apply the definition of absolute value. And then that means if we apply the definition of absolute value, will write two equations. Step 3, solve each equation. And step 4, we want to check solutions. And the reason why is we want to check this because if we get a solution and it doesn't work, we call that extraneous, right? Any that don't work are extraneous. Extraneous is very much kind of what it looks like. It's extra. It's an extra answer that doesn't work. Extraneous. Alright, so let's do another example of that and see that in action. We're going to do example 3, which says solve absolute value of 2x plus 9 equals 8x minus 3. Our absolute value is isolated, so we can apply the definition and set up two equations. So 2x plus 9 is equal to 8x minus 3, or 2x plus 9 is equal to the opposite of 8x minus 3. Just have to put that in a group. So now for both sides. Right here, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So I get 9 is equal to 6x minus 3. Add 3 both sides. And I end up with x is equal to 2. On the other side, I have to distribute the negative first. So after that, I can start solving. So I'm going to add x both sides. And x is equal to negative over 10, which is the same as negative 3 over 5. Right, so I check them, right? And when I check them, this one will work, right? Because 2 times 2 plus 9 absolute value is equal to 8 times 2 minus 3. Since it's being 13 is equal to 13, which when I go on the other side, the value of 39 over 5 is equal to negative 39, and it's not right. So this is bad. So my only solution I'm not even gonna write the other solution because it was extra. It's extraneous. So I don't even write the solution. So that is all our value equations. As you know, anytime you have some example 3, if you think about the absolute value of any quantity to be positive or 0, that means that we're here, except for example, inside right here, that needs to be either positive or 0. And when we plug in negative 3 fifths, we plug in we use a negative number. Absolute value will never equal to a negative number. So the easy way to know if it's extraneous or not is once you have your solution, when you plug it back in the right hand side, does it make negative? If it makes negative, you do not have a solution to that answer. You have to check the other answer to see if it will work. Alright. So go ahead